darling. This is my first non-car video with my new camera. So hopefully the quality will be a little bit better. I dropped my other camera and I had purchased the, protection plan or whatever on it. And so I haven't been able to make videos in like almost 2 weeks now because I had to take my camera in and they had to send it off, to get repaired. And they couldn't repair it, so I just had to pick out another one for an exchange. So, and I got a better quality camera this time, so-called. So we'll see. Hopefully my pictures and whatnot will come up better because like my other camera, like the colors and my makeup and stuff didn't pick up as good. So, whatever. But anywho, the purpose of this video is to give you all some less expensive beauty suggestions for your skin. I know the last one I did was with Juice Beauty and Caudalie, and those two products are a little more on the pricey side. So I'm going to come at you all with some mid-range stuff and some really inexpensive stuff. But I'm going to start with the Body Shop product because I use the Body Shop product daily. I wash with the Aloe Gentle Face Wash. My skin is very, very sensitive, so I use their Aloe line. And I'm running low on that, so I'm going to start using the Calming facial cleanser after I'm out of my foam. The foam is a little more than the facial cleanser. I think the foam wash is $16.50 or $16, and the Calming wash is $14. I also use their toner, the Aloe Calming Toner, and their moisturizer, which has SPF 15, and their exfoliator. Okay, now their toner, Body Shop, the main thing that I like about their products is a lot of the ingredients are natural. Like for example, the toner, the ingredients are water, aloe gel, pentylene glycol, butylene glycol, sorbitol, and glycerin. That's it. So not a whole lot of things you can't pronounce in there. Also, my skin is oily. It's sensitive, but it's also very oily. So I use some of their tea tree products to help with the oil. I have their tea tree oil facial wash. So I use this interchangeably with the aloe. I also use their tea tree oil mattifying moisturizer. This moisturizer is really, really good at giving you a matte effect. Also, their tea tree oil face mask. This mask really gets all the impurities out of your skin. Like, I don't advise that you use it like if you're about to go somewhere because it really kind of pulls everything up. So your face may look a little worse than it did when you put it on, but it's just bringing everything to the surface. And I also like that it doesn't get hard. Like some masks, you can't talk when you have them on. You're like, you can't move your lips or whatever, your mouth. That does not get hard unless like you leave it on overnight or something. But it's recommended that you only leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes, and it won't get hard. It's easy to get off. Also, I recently purchased their Blemish Fade Night Lotion. I haven't been using it that much because I just bought it, and I'm not good with like putting on creams and whatnot at night. Like, I basically just wash my face and get in the bed, especially if I get in late or something like that. So I need to do better. So I can't really say how well that works. I also have their tea tree oil facial exfoliator, and the tea tree oil line is geared toward oily or blemished skin. That is what that line is geared toward. Now for wipes, I have their Blot Wipe. here, if I get shiny throughout the day, I'll use the blotting wipes. Also, there are less expensive products that you can use for your skin. Also, natural products. I know if I get a blemish, I will use tea tree oil. I paid $7.99 for this from a vitamin store. I'll just dab the tea tree oil on the blemish, let it dry, and then put on the Queen Helene Mint Julep mask. I just do it as a spot treatment. I'll just put the mask on the blemish, and I'm telling you, by the next day, if like it was a blemish that was kind of raised on my skin, the next day it is much more flattened than it was. That tea tree oil and that mint just kind of, you know, helps deflate your blemish. And the Queen Helene mask says helps dry up acne, pimples, reduce blackheads, and shrinks pores, and it definitely dries pimples up for you. Also, if you have scarring, a natural thing that you could use is rosehip seed oil. I paid $5.99 for this, and this is, you know, bigger than the tea tree oil bottle. But I bought that, and I didn't buy it for I forget what I bought it for, but it actually can be used to lighten scarring. So if you want to do a more natural approach, that's something you could use. But don't use it if you have like active acne, because it can exacerbate the problem. So like if your skin is pretty much under control, you just have scarring, use the rosehip seed oil and it'll help. Also, for exfoliating, you can do a natural exfoliant by using pure baking soda. Just put a little of the baking soda and water in your hand and mix it, make a little paste with it, and just rub it on your face, and you can exfoliate that way. Baking soda is extremely cheap. Also, if you have oily skin like I do, you can use good old milk of magnesia. What I do is I put half milk of magnesia and half distilled water in a spray bottle, and I'll just, you know, spray before I put my makeup on. Just spray over my face, let it set, and then put my makeup on. So that kind of helps also keep oil at bay. Though my skin is just really oily, like it doesn't matter if I use a primer or what before I go for the day, I'm gonna be oily. So, and I also bought recently a new foundation. It's Lorac Natural Performance Foundation, and my color is NP9, and this color is perfect for my skin tone. I mean, you can't even tell, you know, that I have it on. It's oil-free, paraben-free, and fragrance-free, and it's formulated for sensitive skin, which I love because, you know, fragrance and certain parabens can kind of irritate you. So that's why I got this, and it was $35, which isn't bad at all to me, because I've spent more on foundation before. And it opens, you know, you just turn the little thing and then turn it back, and it closes, so it helps to keep it from oxidizing. And I like it so far. But the Queen Helene mask that I mentioned, it's only like $3 or something. I mean, really expensive. Baking soda is inexpensive. You know, the oils, you know, are less than $10. The Body Shop, like I said, those are kind of mid-range. They run from like, you know, $10 to $15 or so. So just depending on. Now, the Blemish Fade Night Lotion is more. It's like $19. And you see the bottle isn't that big, but you don't need a lot. Like one pump of the product is enough to cover your face. So that's it, you guys. I will probably be seeing you again soon doing a makeup tutorial. Until then, deuces.